First off, it's an honor and a privilege to have one of what is he like an honor? Anyway, we got up here a controversial figure right now, Sean Kingston. What's going on with you?
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you down here. There's a lot going on. We tried to get this interview in a hurry to get above everybody else. Thanks for stopping with the nation and talking. So what's going on with you? Before we get into this, Sean Kingston, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
You know, I'm a hit maker. I work with a lot of artists. I don't want to say any names because they said I was name dropping and getting stuff on credit, so I don't go name. But I work with a lot of artists, you know. And I was in a terrible accident a couple years ago, and since then I've been having a lot of bad luck. So, but I'm doing good. Everybody's good.
And so now you got a lot going on. People saying you ain't been paying.
Not true.
One thing in particular, $250,000 worth of equipment.
Sam, hold up. Wait a minute.
Not paid for.
Listen, that's why I took the interview. I want to say, who's hiding the TV? It don't matter how big the TV is. I was going to pay for the TV. Who's stealing the TV? I'm not stealing TVs. Listen, I just want to say, it was effed up how they did my mother. They could have let her put her hair on. I think that was disrespectful. But listen, the lawyers are on top of everything, and I just wanted to get out and talk to my fans because people love negative energy, and I don't want too much negative energy to take over the truth and what's really happening.
Did you talk to Justin Bieber about this?
I didn't talk to Justin because, you know, everybody wishing me well, and they hit my phone and asked me if I needed money. I don't need any money. I got money. It's sometimes my schedule, like, I got a lot of things going on and I don't get to go down and pay for certain trinkets, and people gift me a lot of things. So if you gifted me something, don't send me a bill later when you're telling me that you're gifting it to me, because then it gets lost in the slush pile. And a lot of the jewelry, I pay for all my jewelry. Like, I'm about to go take these pieces down and pay for these pieces. That's why they're in my pocket. They sent them to me. I don't even want these pieces. I'm taking them back.
Stop the cap.
So they send me stuff that I don't necessarily want, and then they want me to charge me for it. No, I'm returning a lot of that stuff. That TV, I was just seeing how it played, but the surround sound wasn't correct. I was gonna take that back, but I didn't get enough time because I'm doing shows and I'm flying around. But the lawyer's gonna work all this out, and trust me, I'll be vindicated.
And so the people that say that you broke and like
Never be broke.
You had hit songs you wrote for people.
I'm getting residuals. I'm still getting money from. I love you too, beautiful girl. I'm still getting money from that. I'm not broke. I pay all my creditors. It's just that sometimes my schedules conflict because I'm still riding around the world doing shows. I'm still working with all the top artists. And first of all, I think this whole prosecution is racially motivated, because who goes to jail for debtor's prison? Who goes to debtor's prison? I thought they outlawed debtor's prison in the United States, you know? The author who wrote Robinson Crusoe, I thought he was the last one. The Daniel Defoe, I thought he was the last one to go to debtor's prison. Come on,
well, you know
unfair.
That, we think that you should really make sure you stay up on top of things. It's really embarrassing.
It's definitely embarrassing. It was embarrassing for me, my mother, because I pay my debt, and a lot of jewelry I give to my family, and now my family was worried about giving it back. I told them, listen, don't worry, everything's going to be sorted out in time. Everything's going to be sorted out.
And so now, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this question before we get you out of here. You're very close friends with Justin Bieber, right? Correct?
Definitely.
And so now, did he ever tell you anything about Diddy?
He said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I can't really speak on Diddy unless it's going to take the light off of my case. But I don't want to get on it like that. I don't want to start getting on like, I'll tell on everybody.
You ever had a Diddy party?
I really can't recall whether I had or not, because I had this accident when I was skiing and all. So I hit my head. So that might be the reason I haven't been able to get to the creditors. So we're gonna work it all out. My lawyers is on top of this stuff, though. But I don't recall being at who'd you say?
P. Diddy?
Oh no, I haven't worked with him in a while.
Well, thanks for coming out. We don't want to hold you too much longer. We know you got things you got to get to.
Definitely. I got to get to court. And I just want to tell my fans this will all be worked out and get my new album. My new album is coming out. I should be out by the end of the summer. It's called Let Me Hold Something.
Thank you, Sean Kingston.
Thanks for having me.